All right, this is the Iceman about to begin the 28th video in this highly modded version of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. In our last video, we made our way down here into the Ratway after getting done with several personal quests to continue on the main quest line here, which is to figure out what we're going to do about the dragon invasion. This sewer has been highly populated here by the Thalmor, so we're going to have to take them out on our way down. Let's get started. See one standing right there. Looks like there's another one right there. If I'm just quiet, they'll probably sneak right back down.
Just getting jumpy, I guess. Huh?
I probably should have slowed down time there to make that an easier shot. There we go. Is the other girl coming back? Maybe not. We'll just have to... Oh, here she comes. That takes care of them. Wait. Hope I looked through his belongings. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're the only ones here. You'd think that they'd send more Thalmor.
Enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight. What do you make of that?
Was there 2 bodies down there? Yes, there were. All right. Now down here is as far as we made it before. When we came down here looking for that one farmer's bow, so I just love how my team keeps getting ahead of me somehow. Everything here is new territory. Okay, let's go ahead and make a new save.
No, never find me.
Oh, there we go.
He explained it all to me. Before, when I still understood. I don't remember, but I still know.
Okay. Well,
He explained it all to me. Before, when I still understood. I don't remember, but I still know.
Knife, yes. Book, yes. Bucket, yes. Ink pot.
They were golden, even when they were dead. But their blood was red. I knew it would be.
okay. Sneak up to my own guys. I think this is just out the way I came. Yeah. What's in here? Well,
Go Go away, go away, go away. Please don't kill me.
Oh, why would they kill you? Oh, did you?
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
What did they kill her for? Did she have something? Did she attack? Oh well. So we killed a deaf girl. So we killed a blind man in this game, and now a deaf girl. Man, we
People
are
say
not good
Skyrim is
people.
one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud.
Ah, so tender.
Oh
Come here,
boy.
you juicy morsel. Is someone there?
So now we just killed a deaf woman, and now we've got to kill a chef.
Ha!
Oh, I don't want to get in, but ugh. Well, that was intriguing. This is a weird place. Pretty sure this is where we need to go.
Go away!
Esbern, open the door. I'm a friend.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Delphine sent me.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Delphine needs your help. Yeah, Delphine needs your help to stop the dragons.
So Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more.
I have a habit of my followers have a habit of disappearing.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home.
Okay.
That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
What do you mean? It's hopeless.
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
Alduin the dragon who's raising the others?
Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
You're talking about the literal end of the world?
Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater.
Not hopeless, Esbern. I'm dragonborn.
What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where did I put my annotated annual? moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
No. It doesn't sound like we're gonna get out of here without a fight.
Kill him!
Another day, another victory.
Okay, was there another one up? Or was that him alone?
You should have seen me at the height of my adventuring career. I was fearless and took too many risks. But that's what it was all about.
But the old guy went out and uninjured. Let's get on out of here.
Someone there.
Looks like
Just getting jumpy, I guess.
we've got one more Thalmor to kill at least. I thought there should have been two of them down there. One of them was still up here. I tell you. How did they put my characters ahead of me somehow? All right, made it out to safety.
Can't a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here!
You're not supposed to be in here.
I don't know who he is.
Last warning. Leave now.
All right. All right. So we've made it out. And we can once again make our way to Riverwood.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
I wanted to give you this, a token of my appreciation.
Thank you, Iona. Thank you. Okay, we'll save it here.
exhilarating. Perhaps
Okay, let's take the old man in here to meet Delphi.
Do you need something?
It doesn't give me the option.
Delphine.
Oh, there.
Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh, yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Ah, here it is. Come. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldrin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I've found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us,
When I
Esbern.
was young, I journeyed with my father on
I
hunting
know the area of
expeditions
the
in
Reach that
Tomorrow.
Esbern's talking about,
The cliff racers
near what's
made
now
for
known as
excellence.
Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
What's the best way to get there?
From Riverwood, the road south through Falkreath is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markarth and then approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best be careful.
I'll meet you there.
Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Okay, well, it's going to be a little while before we make our way there, because we've got to go to Markarth first, I think, and we're not going to go there for another 3 or so turns, 3 or so cities. I want to do at least Winterhold, Windhelm, and Markarth before we take that path. Did they come? Yeah. I want to hear this combo.
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
So that's interesting that she's moving on. We won't be meeting her here anymore. And like I said, we've got a ways before we're going to go meet up with them. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and travel back to the East Empire camp with Right One because we need to get a couple more of those relics. And I might as well check in and see what monies I have.
Yes? What do you need?
I got a different merchant in.
Of course.
Okay. There they are. Okay.
All right then.
And then up here.
Trade was not my first career choice, but
Oh, no, there's 6,000.
I think I like it.
42 thou,
Good
and so
afternoon.
bad. Okay, and I'm going to make my way over to the Sleeping Tree Camp because I think we have a bounty on a giant or two here. Oh, a dragon in the distance.
I remember a customer trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Green Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor. That's how a true Nord fights.
From a distance? Is he attacking or what? Oh, it looks like we're getting attacked, huh? Well, finish pulling what he's got off him here. Okay. I don't think that was the one that we needed to kill. I think the one we need to kill is actually in here. So, go ahead and enter. There we go. Well, I don't think he's getting back at. All right. Message from Isolda. one merchant in town, isn't it? Or the one girl who wants to be a merchant. Oh. Don't try to stiff me on the deal, you lag. I can talk the Khajiit caravans into a better price than you'd be able to, and the guards are still looking for you after that little skooma incident. Just bring the sap to me and write one like we discussed. Sold as a drug dealer. I guess we have to approach her and figure out what that means, huh? Okay.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
Good for you, lady. Good for you. I don't think I can say the same. Okay, so I have to put in one of these. And then we get a 2 container. And then we got lots of stuff to put in, I think. We're keeping those. That's a keeper because that's the thing we're going to trade. We got quite a bit since we started exploring that area in the bowels of Riften. All right. So that should give them enough to take control of this cave. Come on, team, let's go. Let's head back to Whiterun. In particular, let's go to Dragon's Reach.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
I wonder if they're, what time is it? And he's probably up in bed. Yeah.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Giant sleeping tree. Camp is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent.
My mother
You've
was
done us a
strong
great
woman.
service. Here is your
One who
reward.
instructed me on my sword fighting techniques.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
All right. Where is Isolde?
Bit late to be wandering around, isn't it?
I think she's in her own house. No, she's above me. Is she in here?
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
This is an ode
Think
to
I got a clean
Skyrim's
mug around
staunch
here somewhere?
protectors. The Imperials.
I have one person I want to talk to while I'm in here. It's not
Looking for a
Sam, not
challenge,
yet.
you've come to the right place.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Have you heard any rumors?
Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Need any?
Get that treasure map yet? Is it the same one? I don't see another bounty letter.
Else, just let me know.
What does it say? Kill the giant located at Golden Rock in Whiterun. So that's probably it.
Darling,
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to
dragging Nord for me.
That's my girl.
I'd be dead if not for Vignor. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
I do not see. Oh, she must have gone home. Yep, and I'm betting she's not available if it's locked. So I am not particularly interested in finishing up this quest line just yet, or taking up the kid's story that's in the castle that we just learned about. Put this on at another time. I have a couple of other things I want to do before making our way to the next area, so let me go ahead and clear out some of these things in my map here. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that just yet, but I would like to worry about these three things. Not this, not this. I do want to handle this. So let's go ahead and look at travel here up towards Solitude. Not too far from here. Okay. Nice going, guys.
I've really missed traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with excitement.
Okay, what's the necromancer book say? This is truly remarkable. Through my experiments with the undead wolves, I have discovered a method to increase my power by consuming their totems, objects that bind them between life and death itself. I combine their spirits to my own life force. I have already consumed 2 totems, and their hosts are now completely under my control, but that is not enough. I need a 3rd totem to be sure. Wait for me in the city. Solitude. Okay. So now I've got a bone wolf. Awesome. And one last Norn route to go. Hey, let's head to the Bard's College here.
Ah, a fresh acolyte. Greetings to you. I am Paras, a humble virtuoso of motion and mockery. Some at the college refer to me as the Dean of Dance, and there is truth to this. But in my classroom, we pirouette with a sword in hand. I, of course, speak of the art of fencing, a dance of blades, if you will. However, few students partake in such lessons. Most would rather be schooled in wordplay. Lucky for them, that too is a dance I'm well versed in.
You mentioned wordplay. Can you tell me more than that?
Ah, the intrigue of wordplay entices yet another soul. Picture this. 2 bards face one another, sparring. Not with blades, but syllables. Trading barbs and banter, each striving to outshine the other. We call this a duel of wit. It is a test not only of one's verbal prowess, but of the keenness of your mind and your grace under pressure. Recently, amongst certain groups of bard, such duels have become quite the popular pastime. And I hear tell, it can be a rather profitable diversion.
Can you teach me this duel of wit?
I'd be delighted to. However, it seems you've already partaken in a duel. Don't be surprised I know this. Word travels swiftly amongst bards. Since you've already experienced the fundamentals firsthand, I've little more to teach you. Still, I will offer you a pearl of wisdom. Embrace humility in victory and grace in defeat, as no matter the outcome, there is always something to be gained.
Any insight or advice for a duel of wit?
Keen observation of your opponent is crucial. Identify who they are and which insult might best sting. A duel of wit is as much about listening as it is about speaking. Pay close attention to your opponent's words.
Could you tell me a little more about yourself?
Ah, to weave the tale of Paras. I was birthed in Valenwood, but found my true calling here in Skyrim, where on the streets, I learned to dance with both wit and blade. Of course, I am now Dean of Dance at this hallowed college, where I guide eager minds through the intricacies of both fencing and banter. It is my profound pleasure to be able to guide those who show promise. And that, dear friend, is who I am.
These are troubling times indeed.
Can you teach me this duel of wit?
I thought you'd never ask. It has been some time since I personally partook in a duel, but I believe I still remember all the moves. I would be delighted to tutor you. Listen closely, and I shall explain the nature of this verbal spar. To begin, a challenge must be made to a rival bard, one who practices the duel of wit. Once accepted, a wager is agreed upon, and thus the dance commences. First, you lead with an insult. Then, in return, your opponent must offer a suitable retort. Retorts must always be witty, clever, and rhyme. If your opponent's riposte succeeds, the round is theirs. They fail, and the triumph goes to you. Then, your opponent takes their turn to offend. Let me offer you an example of an exchange. If I were to start a duel, I might begin by stating to my opponent, "Your breath could fell a dragon at 50 paces." Now, you take on the role of the opponent, who in response might say,
Then maybe you should stop sticking your nose in other people's faces.
"Ha! That's actually not bad. I've not heard that one before. Witty, clever, rhymes? Yes! That retort would work nicely. Although usually the accepted retort would be, with your odor, I don't think you qualify to judge others' social graces. You see? A deft parry that turns the initial insult back on the one who hurled it, as all good retorts should. Now that you've seen how it's done, it is your turn to lampoon me. Here, I've noted down some insults for you. Pick one that takes your fancy. Don't be shy, I won't take your words too personally.
Your armpits are feeble as a farmhand's first learned lover. Nah, that's not it. Your appearance is so dull it would ruin even the liveliest gathering.
Your ability to mix up me and yourself is truly staggering. Very good. Naturally, I already knew the correct comeback, but now, so do you. And that is how one builds their repertoire of insults and retorts. The more you duel, the more you'll learn. I've taught you what you need. The stage is now set. The audience awaits! Venture forth, young novice. Seek out fellow bards in the taverns and inns of Skyrim, and perhaps beyond. Challenge them, and climb the ranks of the utterly offensive. As your prowess grows, so will your reputation. So, don't be startled if soon enough rival bards start to seek you out. May your wit be your guide. Self-deprecation can be a powerful tool. At times, it may aid to embrace the insult given in order to give back a stinging retort. Those who duel will have differing levels of skill. Pick the opponents best suited to you. Fare thee well.
All right. Done with one. Neither of the others looks to be in here today, huh? So let's find them.
Oh, it's you. I'm glad you joined us. Suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Ulvis, Chief Acolyte, which is an elaborate way of saying I don't get paid for my work. I take care of the musical instruments around here, and occasionally I'm permitted to actually teach a class or two. If you want to learn to play an instrument, master the art of busking, or understand the power of song, I'm the guy you come see.
You mentioned the power of songs. What did you mean?
Songs aren't just about the melody. The lyrics of a song can be just as, if not more, important than the music itself. Imagine your deeds immortalized in verse, sung by bards from Solitude to Riften. Your actions build a reputation, but song can shape how others perceive such things. That is its power. You know, I'm always on the lookout for new material to inspire me. You seem like the type to have more than the odd adventure.
What are you getting at? Speak your mind.
I have an offer for you. Anytime you participate in a particularly grand undertaking, come tell me of your deeds. I will transcribe them to song and then teach these ballads to other bards. Far and wide, people will sing of your exploits. And you decide what exactly it is they sing. No more idle rumor or hearsay. Your actions can be portrayed as brave and honorable, smart and cunning, or perhaps even ruthless and underhanded. It's a chance to influence how history remembers you, to weave the threads of your story as you see fit. If you're interested, of course.
What was that you said about busking?
Busking is the art of earning coin in exchange for bardic performances. But in order to busk, first you would require proper training with a musical instrument.
I'd like to learn to play an instrument.
Ah, then you're talking to the right person. Even if you've already tried your hand at it before, there is a world of difference between, say, plucking a lute's strings and actually playing the thing. It is the difference between an amateur and a bard. And that is what I shall teach.
I'm ready. Teach me.
Most students here are expected to work in exchange for their lessons. Usually they're given menial tasks done over the course of many days or weeks. However, for you, I feel such things are unbefitting. No, I have something else in mind. Something far more expedient and suited to your skills.
Well, what do you want?
Recently, both Dean Inga and Pantia lost their personal instruments, while Professor Germain wished to acquire one new. What I ask is for you to find these items. Speak to each professor, and they'll provide you the necessary details. For each instrument you bring them, I will provide a music lesson in return. Lute, drum, or flute. The choice will be yours. The more you recover, the more lessons I'll give. I think that's a fair exchange. Return once you've recovered an instrument, and I shall teach you.
Tell me about yourself, Olvis.
What is there to tell? I think I already covered most of it. Or is there something in particular you wanted to know? Maybe what an orc is doing here at the Bard's College?
Yeah, I'm an orc too.
It doesn't take a professor to notice my heritage. Sure, an Orsimer bard isn't completely unheard of. There's more than a few of us around, but few take an orc musician seriously. It's a stigma I've worked hard to overcome, and considering we're kin, you may find yourself having to do the same.
Yeah, that's enough for now. I'm at least speaking to him. Now, where is the other one? Now she's gone back to the Bard's College.
That damn fool! I should wring her neck.
Whose neck is that?
Lorena. That fool student of mine stole my flute and sold it to some necromancer. I just got a ransom note for it. That flute has been handed down for 17 generations. Well, don't just stand there. Go get my flute!
Why would a necromancer want your flute?
Apparently, Lorena told him some story about the flute being able to make the dead dance. It's just a flute. A really old and valuable flute, but just a flute. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
Yes?
At the heart of any discussion is a battle of will.
I don't give private lessons.
Oh, another student. Yes, well, hello. I am Mistress Valorine, Dean of Storytelling here at the college. It is my responsibility to ensure all of our students have a firm grasp on the importance of words and their uses. I also arrange and manage any performances or services that the Bard's College may provide. Tell me, do you have any interest in the application of the spoken word, and how it may sway and influence those around us? If so, we should speak.
Of course not. Complacency is the bane of art. We're in good hands with you.
Can you train my speech?
I could, but as things are right now, my time and focus are required elsewhere. However, if you still wish training, there is someone at the college with the spare time and aptitude. You wouldn't think it to speak with him, but Professor Germain is quite skilled at linguistics. I'm sure he would teach you if you were to ask.
Could you tell me more about yourself?
Very well, I shall indulge you. Briefly. First, you will address me as Mistress Valorine. I oversee the education of aspiring bards who wish to master articulation. My expertise lies in the art of persuasion and diplomacy, via the careful manipulation of the spoken word. My methods can sometimes seem unorthodox to others, but they yield results. No one can deny that.
I've interest in the spoken word.
Could it be? Has the college finally received a student who's interested in more than just plucking strings or singing some dour dirge? Assuming that to be the case, allow me to be blunt. I could use one such as you. However, only if you're willing to learn via practical application. I have had my fill of students who merely study theory, only taking my lessons to improve their lyrical prowess. But if you're serious in learning the power of the spoken word, I will teach you. I shall pass to you the skills of an emissary.
An emissary, you say? Tell me more.
Emissaries are the architects of persuasion, weavers of influence. We sculpt perceptions with every word. Our clients rely on us to be their voice, to advocate on their behalf. For a skilled emissary can turn the tide of fate with but a single sentence. We are the conduits of diplomacy, the harbingers of negotiation. Our words are our weapons, and silence our shield. Learn to wield them wisely, and you will go far.
I'm willing to learn. Teach me to be an emissary.
Enthusiasm. I like that. Very well. Let's see if you have what it takes. We shall begin your lesson. Ahem. You have been contracted to act on behalf of a client. You stand waiting in a tavern. There, you spot the merchant you are hired to speak with. The client has requested you put the merchant in a receptive mood in order to facilitate a future business transaction. This is where your skills as an emissary come into play, as there are many methods in which to coax a desired reaction from someone.
What methods are there?
When speaking to your mark, you could employ a heartening tone, assuming that they are receptive to valor and daring egotism. Or perhaps you can foster a whimsical mood for those who seek indulgence or are of a capricious nature. A dramatic flair to captivate others, grand exaggerations, theatrics, and the like. While some may favor an enigmatic strategy, with little of true substance said, but leaving them with a deep sense of intrigue. It will be up to you to discern the correct approach and to craft your words accordingly.
I think I understand, but how do I discern which method to use?
I shall teach you that. Now, for this exercise, I shall play the role of the merchant you were sent to meet. First, observe. Read my demeanor. I am a large, portly man, sitting at a table surrounded by many empty flagons. I am high-spirited and quite jocular. I cheer and applaud the antics of a nearby jester, and when I greet you, it is with a smile and an elaborate doff of my large, feathered cap. Now it is your turn. Tell me, if you wish to build a positive rapport, how would you address such a person? What would be your choice of words?
Perhaps some of those coins could go toward my current research. Just a little extra funding, and I could do so much more.
I would offer an equally dazzling and extravagant greeting in return.
Ha! Yes! Excellent! You picked up on the merchant's temperament and mirrored it back perfectly. Well done. In this instance, you couldn't have given a better response. But do bear in mind, you don't always have to be perfect. Your mark may also respond positively, if less so, to other approaches. You must always be testing the waters. Remember that. Well, I think you've picked up on the basics well enough. Let's try one more, shall we?
I'm ready. Please go ahead.
You are now meeting with a local cutpurse with delusions of grandeur who fancies herself a hero of the downtrodden. She's shown great concern at being apprehended by the town guard and has arranged your rendezvous via increasingly elaborate and cautious means. Your client wishes this petty thief to be at ease and feel comfortable. So tell me, when meeting with her, what would be your choice of words?
I wish we could go on that, Duke. Think of all the papers we could write.
You should speak to the army if you're interested.
I would try, but it is...
Quietly greet her, speak in metaphor, and ask if she was followed.
Magnificent, yes. This was the correct approach. You observed and comprehended. There was another option, but your choice was the best. And perhaps you are ready for something more practical. Yes, I think you might be. So, do let me know when you're ready for your first assignment. As an official emissary of the Bard's College.
Have you any emissary work for me?
Yes, I do have something that may serve for you to cut your teeth on. You see, I have a network of canaries that help keep me apprised of local goings-on. However, my network has not weathered recent events as well as it could have. This includes the loss of my source within the Solitude City Guard. I have, however, identified a suitable replacement. One easy enough to recruit, with even elementary knowledge of my emissary techniques. So, I want you to convince him to trade his knowledge for my gold.
What happened to your old source?
He lost his head, quite literally. If he had only taken the time to pass information on to me rather than committing treason, things would be so much more agreeable right now.
Why do you require information from the guards?
The city guards can be an invaluable source of information, especially during these violent times. In a single day, they may go from interrogating the basest of criminals to standing unnoticed behind nobles planning their matters of state.
What more can you tell me about this guard?
Recently, he witnessed what happens to traitors, and seeing your colleague beheaded can make a man careful about his actions. But this man has a young family whose needs outstretch his pay, so he is conflicted between loyalty and feeding those he loves.
I shall teach him to sing.
Excellent. The guard's name is Norland, and you will likely find him at his regular posting inside the city gates. Return to me once you've discussed the matter with him, preferably with good news. Class dismissed.
Okay.
And no one help Bjorn.
Okay, let's go meet this guard.
Be careful! Be careful!
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. You can set off that junk at bits and pieces.
Okay, let me save my game here because I've not done this before. Okay.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? I can't be seen making casual conversation. It's my duty to watch and protect this magnificent city from any threat that may rear its head, lest I lose mine.
I don't know which one to choose best. Let's try this one. I'll be quick. Because he was talking about not having the time, so that is probably the best thing to do is address that need. I'll be quick. You may have to defend from a dragon at any moment.
Ah, don't worry. These walls will keep us safe enough. Now, pickpockets. Them we should both watch out for. Or worse yet, getting mixed up in the affairs of our betters. You arrived about the time of the execution, right? It's what happens when those in charge decide a lowly god has stepped out of line.
She mentioned he was torn between his loyalty and his family, so why don't we address that here? Loyal guard like you would surely never commit such serious crimes.
You're right. I'm loyal to my city and my Jarl. No one could compare myself to that traitor. And it's not as if Rogrier can be a bad influence anymore. But there'll always be temptation. Some of us earn barely enough to feed our families. Is it really a surprise a god will sometimes stray?
Okay, so we're going to set his mind at ease. We want him to set his... We don't want him to think he's really doing anything wrong. A wise guard might find a discreet bard to trade gossip for gold.
So they wouldn't say where they heard these things from. And it wouldn't be anything important, right? I'm not sure, but let's say someone did have interesting things to say. How might he find a bard to help turn those words to gold?
Don't worry, I expect you'll hear from said bard soon enough.
Yes. Good, good. I'll be sure to look out for them. Thank you.
Okay, so looks like we did our job. And our puppy had made it into town. He's just sitting in the front waiting for us there.
Things seem much more hectic as of late.
Ah, there you are. Any success with Norland?
Indeed, he's eager to begin exchanging gossip for coin.
That is good news. Well done. I'll make contact with him shortly. This wasn't a difficult task, but you have saved me some effort and thus earned yourself a reward. Here you are. Spend it in good health. You did well. I may require assistance with more tasks, so do check in with me from time to time, if you are so inclined. Until then...
I am.
Need something?
Yes, do you have any emissary work?
I do indeed. Now that I've satisfied my need for local knowledge, I think it worthwhile to expand the reach of my little network. I want you to talk to Tanhana, a young Redguard girl working at the city stables. She spends much of her day chatting with the carriage drivers, exchanging a wealth of tales from across the land. I'd like you to convince her to share her stories with us.
Have you more information on her?
She is, I am told, a figurative open book, reveling in heartwarming tales and gripping sagas, almost as much as she indulges in the chatter of the roads.
Why do you believe this to be a useful source of information?
Surely you've traveled on those beastly carriages at least once. They may be uncomfortable, but there is something about the rhythm of the horse's hooves, creaking wheels and sedate pace. It's that something that seems to cause passengers and carriage drivers alike to prattle inanely, revealing much that should perhaps remain hidden. What's more, should I ever wish to disseminate some piece of information, I would need only pass it along to one of these cart drivers, and that information would be spread throughout the land.
I'm sure I can persuade her.
Good. Remember my teachings, and I have every confidence that you will succeed.
Okay.
Have you dueled with Beras? Not with words, but with blades. He moves so fast. Makes me feel dizzy.
Okay, let's see. Is she here at the farm? Hopefully she's not gone to bed yet. Oh, there she is. Okay, let's go ahead and save the game again. This is my second attempt at this.
Sorry, I was just... I'm taking a break. I wasn't shirking, honest. I'm just catching up on some reading is all. And did you want something?
She seems a little nervous. And she's talking about her book. Now maybe we should give her some strength through this books approach up top. See youth appreciating books. Gives me hope in the future.
My family's not wealthy, but they always like to have books around. Said everyone should have the chance to read. But books aren't the only place to find stories. Some of the best tales are the ones that were never written down.
This is funny. Sounds like a bard's life, sharing stories and songs of old.
Yes. To know so many stories off by heart.
Yeah, she's got an arrow through her neck.
I once thought about becoming a bard. But my singing. Mostly, I make do with stories from carriage drivers. They hear so much on their travels. And while I tended their horses, so often they'll tell those interesting tales.
A conduit of epic tales you are. Bards would trade their own in turn.
Oh my. You say I'm a... but they'd really want to share stories? With me? Perhaps you're right. The things I hear should be shared with others, to help write new stories to be sung throughout the ages. Besides, sharing tales with a bard sounds a lot more fun than dealing with horses all day. I think I'll start writing some down right now.
Do your worst.
Okay, so I've got in the middle of a dragon fight, huh? Where's he at?
Another day, another me.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
It's nothing.
It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
I just find it funny I was able to have that whole conversation with the bard before I actually turned in and started fighting the dragon. And she hadn't done an arrow in her neck from one of my guys probably that whole time. think she's downstairs.
My father wanted me to follow his path for the hunter, but I set my aspirations a bit higher. He never complained. I miss him.
So, how did you fare at the stables?
It's done. Tahana is ready to share all she hears from the carriage drivers.
That is good news. I shall have to pay her a visit before she finds some other bard to listen to her tales. Here is your reward. Well earned. Well, now that concludes this exchange. But I may have more to incline. Until then. Emissary?
Have you any work for me?
I do not have anything for you right now. Return later.
Okay. Okay, well then I'll just go ahead and take my leave. All right. What's in here? Oh, it's solitude. Okay. Okay, I want to make my way back outside. To the farm, actually. It'd probably be fastest.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Okay, let's go ahead and level up. Another point of stamina. And what do I want to do? Do I want to do two-handed? That works. Okay. So that's for sideways special. I think that'll be a really good one. Okay. All right. Let's talk to our friend Thayer here.
Can take you to any of the hold capitals.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Whiterun. No, not Whiterun. Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Dragon on your back.
Why is it always raining? This'll clear up soon. I'm sure of it.
Though I promised we were gonna be here 2 videos back, we are here in Winterhold. Let's go ahead and make a save. All right, let's get to exploring Winterhold here. I have no idea who the shady contact is, but I do know this guy. Let's talk to him.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
You should have seen me in the height of my adventure in Brienne.
You do around here?
Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellicard has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college.
Get it for you.
Thanks. I'll be waiting for it. All right, then.
Okay, so in order to do so, we do have to enter this place here.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
And right away, it's important to note that the mage in question is real busy right here talking, so it's easiest to just come in here, grab this while he's not paying attention.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar. Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
What can you tell me about Winterhold?
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. He doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college. Though even that's dried up some.
Over something about a college?
That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss. See ya.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
What's wrong with Ranmir?
He owes his tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
What if I talk to Ranmir?
Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you.
Why is it so empty here?
You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living.
It's a nice place, though.
It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then. See ya.
Okay, so here's Ranmir.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
You need to pay Harren back for all your drinks.
Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
You owe her gold. Pay it.
You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Harren I'll bring her the gold I owe. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing that Windaria lost. Where'd you go?
How long are we gonna let Ranmir drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be enough? Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Himself and isn't hurting anyone. It's not my place.
He's agreed to pay his debts.
Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Okay.
See ya.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Okay, it doesn't look like he has any more quests. So the thing is it used to be that after you talk, he would kick off a quest on Ranmir that would send you to the Thieves Guild. I was wondering what was going to happen because we killed all the thieves. Maybe they realized that and they blocked that quest as part of the Thieves Guild destruction quest they had.
Here's a man I'm glad to see.
Just double checking here. Yep.
See
No
ya.
conversations to go on top of it, so I guess that's how they handled it.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
And here's Nellikar's staff.
This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks I've learned about buttering up royalty. Safe travels.
Okay, let's go to the Jarl's place.
What's your business here in Winterhold?
Just passing through.
Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls.
You're the Jarl. I'm looking for work.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
I'll recover it.
Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
You know anything more about Winterhold's history?
What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damned mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen.
What's wrong with the college?
Look around you. Winterhold is in this state because of those damned mages. They sit up there in their tower, doing gods know what. And who watches over them? The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice.
I'm representing the East Empire Company. They wish to operate within your hold.
You have my attention?
Here, I'd like to offer you this book as a gesture of goodwill.
This one's a favorite of mine.
So we have a deal? The East Empire can have your blessing?
By all means, go about your business.
Okay, so we got that taken care of.
The Imperials think us all lawless.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. First, let's make sure that quest is it. Is it in the Miscellaneous? Yes. Okay. Let's talk
I'll
with her
sell
here.
just about anything if it's worth. I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
Do you get much business way up here?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
You said something about a bad deal?
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What was the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
I could look into it for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
Why set up here?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Branmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without a coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
I'll take that claw for 50 gold.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Coral dragon claw, okay.
Hmm.
Ingol barrel. Okay. Doesn't look like it adds a quest to your log. Did it add it to the map at least? It's not nearby, if anything. If there is, the here. We have. That's where we're going for the Helm of Winterhold, so it's almost like a twofer, I guess, huh? Well, that might be something that will be something we'll do in a video here coming up. As it is, right now, though, I'm going to go talk to the guy in this last house, just because I like his story.
You lost?
Winterhold may not look impressive, but Winterhold was once the capital of Skyrim, you know. Quite an honor.
I'd like to know more about Winterhold's history.
I'm afraid the Winterhold you see before you is somewhat underwhelming. I can assure you, though, that it was quite something in its prime. An early capital of Skyrim, you know. Sadly, the Oblivion Crisis took its toll on Winterhold, in more ways than one. Then, the Great Collapse swallowed most of our beloved city.
How did the Oblivion Crisis impact Winterhold?
You may have noticed the college, just to the north there. Very prestigious place. Mages from all over Tamriel traveled here to seek knowledge. After the Oblivion Crisis was over, many felt that magic users were to blame. Elves, to be specific. It created a great deal of tension. A good many dark elves were driven from the city, and people became uncomfortable with the presence of the college.
Is the college dangerous?
Goodness, no. They're simply scholars. They mean no one harm. I've had several conversations with Archmage Aaron over the years. Oh, he's perfectly polite, if a bit guarded.
The Great Collapse, what was that?
Just about 80 years ago, there was a terrible disaster. The cliffs overlooking the Sea of Ghosts collapsed, taking most of Winterhold with them. In the middle of it all, the college was practically untouched. Many of the survivors were suspicious. Some believed the mages were behind the whole thing, and others felt they could have at least prevented it. Archmage Aaron assures me that his people had nothing to do with it, and I believe him.
I've seen enough death.
But Winterhold never recovered.
Yet I never tire of a good fight.
All right, then.
What do you make of that?
Okay, so
Kraldar's
that's it
family
for
was
the
once
town of Winterhold.
Kraldar's family was once very powerful and... Huh?
However, I'm going to now try and make a beeline for someplace else south of the city. All right. Put him down. Can't believe those guys are here drinking mead in the snow. I am not going to party with them here. Absolutely not. Okay, I do believe that this is where I want to turn up. Where'd he go? There. Oh, missed. You know.
Love the cold air. It's exhilarating.
Here it is.
Because of my North blood.
Wish we had better visibility today, because it's a beautiful shrine. See if we can get at least a better look at it when we're up close. I guess that's the best we're gonna see, huh? Bonus, though. Alright, let's go talk to this lady.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here.
Seen my coming. What do you mean?
Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar, long before you were born. You have been chosen to be her champion. I know it is unexpected, but do not worry. It will all unfold as she has predicted.
Very well. What does Azura need?
You must go to a fortress, endangered by water, yet untouched by it. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter.
To know more about Azura.
She is the goddess of dawn and dusk. Azura sees into the twilight of the future and guides her followers through it.
Where does this shrine come from?
My people, the Dunmer, built it. We fled from Morrowind after Vardenfell erupted, almost 200 years ago. Those of us who were faithful to Azura were given a vision that led us away from the island before the worst came. This shrine is our thanks to her, that none will forget that she watches over us all.
Are you all alone here?
Yes, there were others at first, but Azura's visions tested everyone's faith. One by one, they left. afraid to know the old future. But I refuse to abandon the shrine. The visions are a gift. Azura warns me of tragedy, war, death, before it happens. I won't leave her guidance. This has all been foreseen, and we must play our parts.
Oh. Iona, did I not give you a torch?
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Doesn't look like it, does it? So, go ahead and at least do that.
Let's go.
And it looks like...
Just die!
There, another one. Yep. All right. So the other one is Mule. I think didn't give you one either.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
I'll eventually get you some of your own armor here. Right.
All set. Let's go. When I was young, I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions in Morrowind. The cliff racers made for excellent sport.
Okay, so... Do I have everybody with me? Okay. No. No. Start.
We are children of the Twilight.
Hey, I think it's everybody.
To be guided from the
Let's go ahead and travel back to Winterhold. Pretty sure I know who the mage she wanted us to talk to is Nellikar. Right in here.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
You're with the college?
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
Why would you live here at the inn?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
I'm looking for an elven mage who studies stars.
Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
Priestess of Azura sent me.
Azura? Gods, it's all finally coming back to haunt me. What do you know about soul gems?
They're used for enchanting, correct?
They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azura's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
What did he plan?
Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep, and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azora. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
How does the star work?
I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you.
How did the Daedra drive him mad?
Azora is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student. And in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work.
Sounds like Malin got what he deserved.
The college would agree with you. But do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short just so Azura could have revenge? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit. Until next time.
Okay, well, I think that with that, I had everything I wanted to do finished here prior to going and joining up at the college. So I'm going to make my way over to the college here. But as that is going to be the start of a whole new, very big quest line and all, I think I'll go ahead and end this video here. So I thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. This is the Iceman saying so long, farewell. Please join us again when we